Are you Livia? I work for the travel agency. The Gran Squal is a pleasure boat. It departed for Raguel before we received news about the explosion. Our communication with the ship has been lost. To ease concerns, we decided to implement a huge search on Raguel. Some hunters are already down there looking for survivors. Any clues would be fine. I expect you to find something. If you find anything, report it to me right away. And don't talk to the other hunters. We don't want rumors to spread. This should be the last quest of the forest. If you're playing on most commercial versions of the game, you seem novel. A pleasure boat before the explosion? I doubt any civilian boat could go to the council. Open the line. I had... great joke. Oh, you guys haven't seen this. I happened to see the Great Sword Zoke a few days ago. He was cool, but his android wasn't with him. I heard that she's always with him. Zoke was around the transporter with a ranger. I need some antidotes in case... Oh, it's cheap. May as well. Shifta is a very powerful spell, but it doesn't start off powerful. The higher level it becomes, the longer it stays on you, and the higher power it is. I should look up to see what that power is. What's going on with the overworld theme here? That's not what should be here. I wanted to let's play a typical Phantasy Star experience. At least if you were doing quests like this. You know, I played this game before I studied weapons and martial arts. And I actually know how to fight in this style. And because of that, I take issue with the ways that she's moving. Kind of. Like, obviously, the spinning crescent kick. It's a bit excessive. As you go through the series, they keep the same weapons, but they really fight in different ways with it. PSO was kind of silly with them. They just did all these practically magically moves with daggers. I'm glad that it's a series staple though. I like twin invert daggers. Damn it. It would have one-shot if I got it out in time. If I had a god battle, I'd be good. Obviously. That thing's crazy. It boosts the speed of attack animations. I think god battle is 20%. But there's a unit now that does 40%, and that's gotta be crazy. I'd love one of those. Can't be that rare, all considered. I doubt I'm getting it on this character, though. Oh, that's not good. That is a huge problem with this weapon, though. The double saver solves it. Oh, hold on, dialogue. Are you looking for the pleasure boats too? Do you really believe the story about the pleasure boat? I agree with you. I think you're correct. Oh. Well, if you say yes, which is what I said last time, but he made me feel like a fool, so I didn't say it this time. You're interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive my rudeness. Can I come with you? I'll give you some good information. Come on. I forgot what I was saying before. Sorry, that's just going to happen. When people stream or do Let's Plays, they just say things that come to their mind. So it's kind of fragmentary. Something that's annoying me, though, is that you always paired up with people stronger than you. And to a degree that's needed. You do need someone that can take care of themselves. But it just feels like this guy just does things for me. I don't want that. Are you working on the quest offered by the travel agency? I'm doing that too, but I can't find any traces at all. Let me know if you find any. It's funny how many of these NPCs are just fat. That being said, my character is too skinny, and I'd like to do something about that. I could make her too... No. You can either... Alright, hold on. Don't you think the quest is strange? A pleasure boat departed before the council made first contact? No way. I really doubt that the ship really fell to the ground. For Hina-Wills, you can either increase the size of their shoulders or the size of their breasts, and it's awkward either way. You searching for the Gran Squal? Will you share your info with me? Yes. You know nothing, am I right? You have no information to share. Me? Oh well, I'll collect all the info from now on. I love this part. Won't open? Is the mechanism broken? Let me take care of it. See? I have the knack. I'm sure that's a reference to a previous Phantasy Star game. Why do you bother with the spell when your weapon is 3 times stronger? That's why I always thought that spells were weak, because melee weapons just seem so much stronger most of the time. The information? Oh yes. Can you keep a secret? Do you swear? The true meaning of the quest is not what it appears to be. The Gran Squal crashed on Ragul, that's true. But it's not a pleasure boat. The Gran Squal is a secret military ship. I don't know what its purpose was. Anyway, it crashed on Ragul. I confirmed it with my source who's working on another quest with me. My source says there must be a survivor. The true quest is camouflaged by the travel agency's quest. Thank you. No. See, if I'm buffing and healing, then I would be using MP. No, I never... That might be useful if I'm up against something that I'm seeing coming that's difficult. We'll use that transporter, okay? When I was doing my previous... Okay, here especially. Questing, when I was on this quest... I didn't upload that, by the way. I found that I was doing as much damage as this guy was, but not as efficiently as he was. He's like specifically tailored to do the exact amount of damage that you need to take these guys out, and I wasn't quite doing that. That's probably not worth picking up. The server has this thing where it shows you when buffs are about to run out. It's really nice. I don't know if you saw my complaining last time. But I was complaining that my mag was all accuracy. And I do need a lot of accuracy on this character. I love these load times. So having a little bit of damage attack up is nice. Oh god, really? I'm fully facing this guy. I did a full combo and none of the hits hit. Not that they miss, they just hit things around it. I think the way this spell works is that it does 1% damage per spell level. So assuming that I have 100 attack, I now have 101. Not super useful at level 1. I can just check that. Yeah, I have 130, so probably one more attack power because of a shifter. Really not good. The higher level it becomes, though, the better it becomes. A 20% boost in attack power would be massive. 20 extra attack power. On top of just being stronger, it also lasts longer. So I don't think it becomes less MP efficient. You swipe? Oh, thank you for that. Oh, they're not surrounding me. Boosts like that are especially useful if you have weapons like daggers which attack multiple times. I'm actually running pretty low on MP. It's because I'm casting Shift all the time. A little bit of warning would be nice, or just attack the guy that I'm not attacking. If you like doing quests like I do, then you really get the impression that the weapons that you should have access to are really good. I should have a slicer, or a greatsword, a partisan at least. I'm probably going to go partisan this time around. You'll see what I mean in later levels, I guess. Oh. That's perfect timing. Where's that telepipe? Oh, it's probably giving this music because it's the Easter event right now. I don't really care at the moment. The band is nice. I don't care too much about evasion. This one's better. Cool. My family's chatting. Sorry, I don't know what to do about that. Now I can do the band, but I don't really have the longevity to be doing stuff like that. One more level and I can get this guy. A lot more evasion. I don't need a night power. I do need to feed my mag. No, I don't. People are chatting, sorry. I think if you're playing solo only, probably Hugh Mar is a good choice if you're not planning on getting very far, and then Huna Whirl is good if you want to do higher levels. Probably like Huna Whirl is better for very hard difficulty. Hugh Mar is good for normal difficulty. But if you're doing parties, Hugh Cast is the way to go. I love seeing that barge slowly go down. No. If you have a preference for one attack power over the other, though, I think that does matter more. And look how fast those buffs run out. Buff power is purely a function of spell level. I shouldn't have buffed. I'm looking for a little lady. I heard that her chip's implanted in her body to get her data. If we're close enough to her, we can detect her with this machine. I don't understand why they had to implant the chip into her. What an odd line of dialogue. Jesus. Why are you casting spells in the first place? Excluding androids, humans are the worst spellcasters. They're oddly better for the physical characteristics than their spellcasting. The fact that they can cast Shift and Band is pretty nice, I guess. But that really is it. If you're deciding what class to go down, the spellcasting hunters or rangers are great to have if you don't have a force. If you do have a force, they're kind of... they're fine, I guess. It's kind of a gamble of who you're partied with. I don't know, it's not signals coming from this direction, but there seems to be a big party waiting for us. I'm glad that I joined up with you. Look how terrible his spellcasting is. Why is that even an option? There's lots of RPGs that don't understand what spells really mean. I played through Phantasy Star 3. I'll probably record that for you guys at some point. I do need to play through another story. So I'll go down the other path if I play with you guys. In Phantasy Star 3, there is the... Every spellcasting character has 2 of 4 spellcasting schools that they can do. What the hell? Sure, I'll take that. I only got that because it's Easter right now. Thought it only dropped from Rare Rappies. Oh, cool. Level ups have actually been so rare here. That's nice to get one. What was I saying? Phantasy Star 3? The offensive spell school is really bad. Like, if you've got a character that does anything with their spell casting in the first place, you don't want it because you want to be saving the EMP for that useful spell casting. And even if they don't, it's still not clear that offensive spellcasting is better than their melee. What's really not worth it is spending the time to select that spell in the first place. So overall, you're just not casting offensive spells in that game. It kind of feels that way with this game as well. Unless you're an offensive spellcaster where the entire point of your class is to use that spell, it's just kind of weak. No. What? There we go. She's badly injured. It's a miracle she's still alive. Hey you, thanks for the help. Can you go on ahead and report it to the travel agency? I'll go with her later, don't worry. I'll contact my other client about this girl before we return. So in this game, yeah, you can cast spells as a melee or gun user, but they kind of don't do much. I have to look up what exactly these guys do. That's just an upgrade, that's good. I was waiting for level 7 before I could buy the next barrier. I don't know if I really should. Yeah, not exactly worth it. I could be buying these for better spells. I don't know if that's worth it. Oh, so, yeah. In my other game, I got so many... I got so much Meseta drops. You know, I just got so much money that it wasn't worth doing all this inventory management that I was doing. That was odd. I think that's every normal forest quest now. Excellent. We didn't expect there to be any survivors. Let me confirm this. Only Bernie and you know about the survivor? Oh, Bernie is the ranger who brought here for you. It's his nickname. He's always been a mysterious man. I'll take care of the girl, don't worry. The guild will pay for your reward. Enrich your life, this Hunter's Guild, very good. Good job is the reward. Here's something again, the Hunter's Guild helps you enrich your life. Oh, thank you for joining. 24 minutes, jeez, this one was long. I hope you guys join me for the next one.